Pretty sure she wouldn't be grumpy about doing rumpy pumpy with is this chap. Earlier on, we were all having a chat, and Carol wasn't listening as intently as she might, because this picture had just popped into her inbox on an email from a friend. Apparently, he made a splash as part of a Dolce & Gabbana show last year. It got Carol's attention, then it got all of our attention.
Oh,
so, would you like to date him? Are those perfect pecs enough to fill you with fear, or do you quite fancy him, Sherrie?
What I would say is, would they be solid to touch?
I would imagine so.
He looks pretty solid to me.
You don't know. It might be enhanced. It could be wobbly bits, couldn't it? They might not be as solid as...
Let's just say, for the sake of argument,
they're solid.
It's solid. Would you?
Well, I think you'd window shop, wouldn't you? But you wouldn't buy it, would you? Not really. You'd have to put it back, because he doesn't. To be honest with you, it doesn't look very real. You know, it's not. It's one of those boys, aren't they, that you sort of stand over there.
You mean to say, right? If he was standing right in front of you and he was saying, "Come on, Sherrie, how about it?" you'd say no.
Well,
let's be real.
Come on.
Not that, you know, but...
Well, I'd have a cup of tea and
and a chat.
Let's think about this, because, I mean, it's Woody. For God's sake, Woody.
He might do, you never know.
Carol, would you be intimidated by...
No. Actually, he doesn't look that dissimilar to Mark, but he's got less hair. But actually, what I was looking at when I was distracted in the meeting was his flip-flops. I really like the flip-flops. Look, they're really great flip-flops. I love them. So that's what I was looking at.
I wasn't looking
at anything else at all.
There's something wrong when you're looking at those flip-flops.
You know,
isn't it?
He is pretty gorgeous, yeah. I wouldn't say no.
Oh, well, not that I could ever pull anyone like that anyway. I'm with Sherrie. I'd be a bit scared of it. It's all a bit too firm and perfect that you think that when you took your stuff off, you'd have to be firm and perfect. Wouldn't you?
I just think...
And also, he's too tall. I met a supermodel in the late 80s. No, it's seriously. No, I mean, maybe if he, you know, in some kind of mad fantasy chatted me up, I might think, oh, you know, that's quite nice that he fancies me, but I wouldn't ever be able to see it through.
Wait, didn't you met some...
I met Marcus Schenkenberg, who was quite a sort of well-known sort of...
He was. I remember he was engaged to Pamela Anderson or something.
Was he? I think he... Why am I doing that?
You're up there with Pamela Anderson.
Yes, I wasn't up anywhere with anyone, dear. Thank you. But he was a very beautiful man, and he started to chat me up, and I sort of looked behind to see if he had a mate who was, like, winding up, doing it for a laugh or something. And then
did you run a mile, then?
I did. Well, first of all, he was, like, 7 foot tall, and, you know, I'm a registered... It would have looked ridiculous walking down the streets. So, no, I kind of politely backed away.
I understand that aesthetically he's very good-looking, but I don't find it attractive that somebody spends that amount of time, clearly, on their body. That kind of vanity is a turn-off.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, does it? I mean, you don't want to go out with him. You just want to have a, you know, a quick afternoon, don't you?
Even have a conversation?
No, I wouldn't now, obviously, because, you know, I don't need to. But, yeah, if I was single...
But he's so solid, you'd bounce off him.
Yes, but you
That would be a problem, Sherrie.
Just make the most of him for a few hours. That's all I'm saying.
OK.